And so we come to our final pitch. The day kicked off with Sean and Bobby putting €50,000 into Angus's music download application. But since then, all the dragons have kept their checkbooks firmly closed. Our final entrepreneur will be hoping to prise them open with an idea combining modern communications technology with a very traditional craft. Originally from Clare, but now living in Kerry, Dahi O'Regan plans to use the internet to market handmade hurleys from around the country. A former inter-county player, Dahi's business was born from his love of hurling and some more practical considerations.
Hello, my name is Dahi O'Regan. Last year, after working as a production supervisor in Castell, which is a major multinational company, I was made redundant. From the money then, I started a company, Handcraft Hurleys. Handcraft Hurleys is an internet one-stop shop for selling hurleys. It will succeed because it fills the niche. There's well over 120 handcraft hurley makers out there. They're fierce proud of their hurleys and they're the real Mackay. Basically all the inter-county hurlers will go to the handcraft hurlers and buy their hurleys. 400,000 hurleys were sold last year to 150,000 hurlers and 50,000 camogie players. That's a 9 million amount of hurleys sold. What is actually happening is that the handcraft hurlers coming into the one site, they'll have a page on the site, a list of the county hurlers that go to them, information about themselves. Now there's three options there. One, they'll have Google Map, how to contact them, how to get to them, if you want to do that. Two, I'll arrange to post out a hurley to you anywhere in the world. Or three, I will have shops and agents that will love handcraft hurleys instead of factory-made hurley. The person go in, check what type of hurley they want, what style, because every county has a different type of hurley, and they can order it. If the size isn't there, we'll get it to them. I'm looking for €20,000, and for that, all I'm asking is I'll offer you 10% of my business.
In order to break the ice, Dahi has provided some custom-made hurleys for our dragons. And, as he handles his, Sean is probably reflecting that size isn't everything.
Hi Dahi, I'm Sean.
How are you doing, Sean?
Thank you very much for your gifts. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one. But tell us, what is the status of the business at the moment? Handmade hurleys. Have you actually launched the business, or are you at pre-launch stage?
No, I have a cousin working with Amazon that he's doing the website, it's up and going, and every hurley maker I went to said, look, I'll take these problems away that you're telling me, that posting out hurleys, fellas calling to phone ringing. You can picture it, Sean, making a hurley next to phone ringing. Well, I answered on that. You know, they're covered in dust, so that was a problem for them on the phone, and then posting a hurley out. So I said, take that away from me. Most of them are selling locally, like, and they'll go to the local dealer. Like the Kilkenny fellow will go to Kilkenny, Cork will go to Cork. But what I'm doing is looking outside the box, where you can sell a hurley anywhere in the world.
Sure. Yeah. Does it come with an instruction manual for a Cavanman?
For Cavanman?
Yeah.
We will, I got hurling going in a football area in Kerry.
Yeah.
And like, kids love, it's a great game, like, it's the best game in the world. And like, if I can get it going in Kerry.
I've never hit a sliotar. So, how would I do this here now?
This is going to be
Maybe Bobby would give me an instruction, will he?
Here's a Kilkenny, yeah.
Hang on a second, Sean, just hang on.
Would you like to leave?
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Well done.
Will that show any promise?
Yeah, your shoulders, you're not risky hurler, but you'll get there.
Promise, I hand it over to the Kilkenny man.
There are a couple of dragons with a pretty strong connection to our national game, but you feel Niall's interest may come from a more traditional source.
Dahi, what's the trade price of a hurl?
If you go to a hurley maker, one you have on you now about €22. If you go into a shop, you probably pay well over €30 for factory type hurley.
How are you making money?
I'm getting a cut, about 20%.
So the 22 you're getting for sort of 18?
18, adding a bit. I see, because I have all the hurley makers together, I have good deals made with courier servers.
Okay.
And I'll have reps that will have stuff too. So
and how many hurleys do you think you can sell per annum?
We're talking like kind of 20,000 hurleys this year.
And out of that 20,000, you'll make €4. That's 80,000 turnover, is that right?
Yep. And then the fees from the shops agents and the hurley makers. 100 hurley makers, so that's another 30,000.
Hello, Dahi.
Hello, Bobby.
How many hurls would the average sort of parish player, how many hurls would he go through in a season?
So roughly 2, and some go to 3. The Kilkenny fellas might go through 5.
It's a very personal thing, the hurl, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
It's part of you as you go out on the
It's an extension of your hand.
Yeah. So if I'm an inter-county hurler, I want to go in and I want to touch and I want to, this.
Yeah, check the spring.
And I'll check the grain and all that. So if I'm a serious hurler, I'm not going to buy anything. This is me now. I'm not going to buy anything off a web-based.
Yeah. Well, my model to sort that out, and I'd be the same as you want to sort, is that I'd have agents and shops that you can go in, see the different selection of different county hurlers, what suits you.
But like if I'm in Kilkenny, I've no interest in any other hurl, only a Kilkenny hurl.
But I'm saying if somebody wanted Joe Cannon hurley or Henry Shefflin hurley, if young lad from Dublin said, where will I get it? I want his hurleys like football boots or whatever, if you're into golf, or I want your man's golf clubs or whatever. So they want one of the Kilkenny style hurleys. Where will he get it? So basically he can go into the internet site and say, I want his type of hurley. If it's good enough for him, it's good enough for me.
But will it be good enough for our Dragons? As the partner of Kilkenny legend DJ Carey, Sarah is no ingenue in this area, as she is quick to demonstrate.
Dahi, I'm Sarah. How are you?
Good, and
there is absolutely a shortage of ash.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why a lot of hurley makers are moving abroad. I know because I set one up in Slovakia myself.
I know.
You know that?
Yeah.
But that's okay. I happen to know for a fact that people will travel from all over Ireland to certain counties to buy hurls.
Yeah.
So I like your idea a lot.
You understand it?
Yeah, no, I really like it, and I'm going to make you an offer before this rabble jump on board. I'll offer you your €20,000. I'd like 20% of the business, because Kerry's a long way away and I'm going to have to come visit you a lot. So that's my offer.
Thank you, Sarah.
Ms. Newman may be many things, but indecisive is not one of them. It's now up to the others to decide if they want to try and better her offer.
After listening to Sarah and her connections, as I think we're all aware of, with her hurling relationships.
Relationship.
Or ship, yeah.
If you don't mind.
I could only highly recommend what Sarah has done there. I think it's great. I think you do very well. So I'm going to bow out
Thanks.
and say I'm out.
Okay, thanks.
Dahi, I'm really impressed with your presentation and yourself. And as somebody who lives close to the foothills of the Cooley Mountains, the home of the annual Puck Fada, I'm sorry to say that I'm probably not going to make a good hurler, as you've seen. But I want to wish you well, but I'm out.
Thanks, Sean.
Dahi, congratulations. If you've got hurling going in the kingdom, it shows that you're a very persuasive person. I can't better that offer, so I'm out.
Okay, Gavin. Thanks.
I was a bit disappointed there when Sarah beat me to it, but it's Misha Mock.
Calculate.
Thanks very much.
Sarah, can you give me a moment?
Absolutely.
Dahi takes a time out to gather his thoughts, but with no other Dragons in the mix, there doesn't seem to be much room for manoeuvre. Will he accept Sarah's offer?
How are you doing, Sarah? 20,000. It's not a huge amount of money, like. I was looking for 10%, and I know what you bring to the thing. Like I hurled against DJ, like kind of going back to 1987, like, and the only problem is like kind of his brother and yourself hurleys from abroad coming in, and I'm representing the handcraft hurley makers of Ireland.
Well, actually, I'm not in that business anymore.
But you said earlier on you were.
Yeah, no, it was a while ago. I actually helped invest in it, but I'm no longer involved in it at all, and that's why I'm supporting this.
Okay, that's kind of the question and answer I wanted. So you have no problem like kind of building this business from the Irish-based hurley makers?
It's exactly what I want to do. We won't import any foreign hurls if that's not what you want to do.
That's what I want to do.
We'll sell them abroad.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is something that I really want to support 100%.
Do you know, like
And who's interviewing who here?
Well, I have to ask questions like this.
Yeah.
This is important. Like, if you look at the figures there, 20,000, 10%, you add it up within 2 years, you would have your money back. No problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's like having money in the bank. 20%, like, can we go halfway? Because I was brought up as a dealer, like, I just won't give away 20% of a business that I know is just going.
Good man, Dahi.
I think it's very important when you do a deal with somebody, both sides, all sides have to be happy.
Yeah, I agree.
If there's a meeting of the waters in the middle so that we're both happy, then on this occasion I will meet you. But we need to meet halfway.
Okay.
How does that sound?
Yeah, 15%.
Yeah? You happy with that?
I'm happy with 15%.
I'll shake your hand.
You.
Well done. Well done, Sarah.
And so the final deal in this year's Den sees a girl from Essex investing in handcrafted Irish hurleys. And after saying goodbye to her new business partner, Sarah explains why.
I've been saying for a long, long time, why aren't people buying hurls online? And the things that you buy, the manufactured ones that are sold mass production in the big sports shops, they're really they're for beginners.
Dahi, that was incredible. We were on the edge of our seats watching it. What did it feel like for you?
It was a great feeling to come up with a good deal done, and coming from like kind of last year being made redundant, over 200 left go, to able to take that money, create a business, and then what I'm passionate about is hurling, is to start something that could be huge. So it's like a job well done.
So the offer came in from Sarah and you really drove a hard bargain.
I was brought up like kind of, my father was a cattle dealer, butcher, like, you know, and I kind of, I wasn't going to give away 20% of business that I know without the Dragons Den that it's going to go. So Hadley and then two of us had to budge a small bit, and that's the figure. I wasn't going to go past 15.
Well, Dahi, congratulations again. You've now got Sarah on the team. Well done.
Thank you very much.
And so the final show of the series ends, perhaps fittingly, with a company that uses the technology of today to market a product with deep roots in our cultural past. These are testing times for everyone, but perhaps the traits we've seen in this year's entrepreneurs, positivity, ingenuity, passion and self-belief, will help lift us all back onto the road to recovery. If you have an idea you feel passionate about, why not apply online now at rte.ie/Dragons Den. Goodbye.